5 being stacked and you may end up facing your man TJ, how big of a goal is it to get the belt? You still focus on that and knowing that y'all might have to lock up and go for the strap?
You know, I've made my goals a lot shorter. It's about having my best performance every single fight. There's a lot of things that are unknown in our weight class, and I know that I'm going to go out there and win every fight that's put in front of me. So I don't necessarily want that fight. You know, when that really becomes an issue and we have to sit down and have a discussion about it, I'll address it then.
Even if it's for the belt?
Even if it's for the belt. I mean, I do this because I love it. It's not because of anything else. I don't really think I'd love fighting TJ. But if it turns out like it's a situation where he asked me and these guys asked me and everyone thinks it's a good idea, I'll consider it. It's just not something I want to do. But I plan on winning every fight that's put in front of me, and I want to keep being busy. You know, I've been in this sport 11 years, and I love fighting, man. This is what I do. So keep lining them up. I'll knock them down. You know, I know Cruz is out there. There's some other big fights out there. I was talking about possibly getting on that Japan card. I want to go fight over in Japan. I've always wanted that since I started my career. There's some studs over there as well. Barao again, that's a fight that was unfinished for me. There's a lot of, you know, indecision in there for, you know, what's next for me, but I'm ready to take whoever's put in front of me.
For Urijah, with your submission win tonight, you tied Kazushi Sakuraba for the most submission finishes in the combined history of UFC, WEC, Strikeforce, and Pride. What makes you such a successful submission fighter out there?
I think it's, you know, a lot of my setups for submissions are big punches, you know, from way back from Curran, Bowles, Jens Pulver. Those are all set up by big punches, and I'm a guy that looks for the finish. You know, that I remember in wrestling I wasn't a big pinner, and my last year in college somebody said, you know, it just has to be a mentality. You have to be looking for that pin. You have to believe in it, and I brought that into the fight game, and that's pretty cool, man. Sakuraba is one of my favorite fighters of all times. For those who don't know him, because I know there's a lot of new folks in here, he's a wild man, you know, wrestler / fighter from Japan, but that's sweet. It's motivating, makes me want to submit a bunch more people. So who's next?